the Folk of Air series. And yes, guys, so the Cruel Prince, oh, what? Let's go back. Okay, guys, so the Wicked King. Yeah, right, G, you got that right. You go, girl. Oh, hello. And welcome back to my channel. Jeannie here. You know, sometimes I don't know what to say during these little Don't worry, I'll get it together soon. Hey, friends. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Jeannie here, bringing you my March TBR video. Okay, guys, so let me tell you this, okay? Like, this TBR is crazy, okay? It is crazy. Crazy, okay? It is a rather ambitious TBR if I'm being honest. Okay, so let's get right into, well, just the first book I'm going to talk about on my March TBR. The first book one of the books I'm looking to read in March is Hair of Fire by Sarah J. Maas, and this is the third book in the Throne of Glass series. I am super excited for this book because the way that Crown of Midnight ended, okay, we needed to continue to the third book like ASAP, because as you can see, your girl already started to annotate it up. It's just starting off on a good start. Let's just say that. Just to give you like a little rundown of this is the third book in the Throne of Glass series, which I already said, but we're gonna say it again because it just sounds good. Okay, so just hang in there with me. I really don't like to read synopsises, so is that wait synopsises? Synopsises. I don't know if that's even a word, but yeah. I don't really like to read the synopsis in a book, especially when it comes to like the series, because sometimes they just be giving stuff away. Like they just be putting spoilers up right in there, and we are not here for that. Like I am not here for getting spoiled. Okay, I'm trying not to be spoiled out here. I'm just gonna give like a little rundown of the series, and that's about it. Throne of Glass series. Selena Sardothian is King's assassin. I mean, if you're the King's assassin, you could kind of figure what's going on, right? And she's the King's assassin, and she's going out here doing his dirty deeds, right? Like killing people that to be killed. I really can't say much about this book. I don't even know how to give you a little summary, of it, because just read the synopsis. I'm super excited about continuing this. I am reading this with my friend in the Bookstagram community, and then in my Discord group I found out that there's somebody else that she's also reading this, and she's like reading the series too. So we're thinking about just doing a whole buddy read up in there too. On to my excitement for this book. Listen, I don't know if this is a spoiler, and I apologize, but so far, like, I've already been introduced to some characters that it's just like, oh, okay, right away, right in the beginning of the story. Okay, I'm here for it. One character in particular. All right, come on, brain. Like, so one character in particular, like, I was fangirling, legit fangirling. I'm like, wait, what? Like, we get to meet Manon right away. I am sorry if this is a spoiler for you, okay? I am sorry. I am not gonna say much, but listen, I was fangirling just when her name popped up in the chapter. Like, once her name popped up in the chapter, I was like, ooh, what? Already? Yes. So, yeah. Yeah, I got so, you don't even understand. Like, I posted about it on my Bookstagram stories, and I realized that I said the name wrong, and I kind of figured, but since I've heard people say her name as Manon, I was like, okay, and I said it like that. And then I'm like, wow, Jeannie, like you should have really checked the pronunciation of her name instead of going by what you hear. So, guys, her name is pronounced Manon. Okay? Just so you know, I just thought it might be helpful. All right, so let me take these off for now. The next book I want to read in March is The Wicked King. And this one also happens to be a buddy read. Yes, your girl is all about that buddy read life. I absolutely love, love, love buddy reads. I don't know, it just makes it so much more better. The experience, hearing a different perspective, different view, different theories, like from your friends, how they felt or how they feel about a character. I love, love, love buddy reads. So that's why I'm like, yo, join my Discord because then we could buddy read because I am about that life. And you know what I do love about buddy reads too is that it keeps me more accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like now I can actually finish the Folk of Air series. And yes, guys, so the Cruel Prince. Oh, what? Let's go back. Okay, guys, so the Wicked King. Yeah, right, Judy, you got that right. You go, girl. The Wicked King is part of the Cruel Prince series. Well, the Folk of Air series. And the first book in this is The Cruel Prince. I have The Cruel Prince right here, and this is what it looks like. In case if you're just like one of those people that never heard of it, never seen it before, I don't know, you're somebody that was living under a rock, I have no clue. But you know what? It's okay because you came to the right place because we are here for you, okay? I am here to help you discover all these books. And then, you know what? Possibly, then you're going to have your shelves looking like mine, okay? Like, or matter of fact, you're gonna have a never ending TBR. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. But hey, okay, like I am here to enable that. Going back to the Cruel Prince, basically this one is the first in the series, and the Wicked King is the second one in the series. So just to give you like a little summary, you know, the genie way. Um, Basically, what the Cruel Prince is about Jude. Well, Jude and her sister, they see like their parents killed right in front of them by a fairy, you know, assassin. I'm just gonna state that. You'll figure it out if you read this. He comes up right away in the story in the beginning. He basically takes them with him to the world of Fae, like the fairy world. From there, they live in fairy. Is it Fae or fairy? Oh, the world of fairy. Okay, so and they start living there. Her and her sisters, because Jude is mortal, she's human. The Fae, they're not really nice. You know, they're mean, okay? And there's some bullying and you're gonna get pissed off. Like, trust me, I was getting so pissed off with the way they were bullying Jude, okay? And then, you know, we also meet Prince Carden, who is this like arrogant, charismatic, and like he's just so mean too. We meet him as well. And Jude really wants to be a part of the Fae world. Like, she wants to be part of this world. She wants to be down. She learned that in order for her to like really be part of this world, she has to become and think like a fairy would. And she has to be as cunning and as ruthless and as mean as them and deceitful. So yeah, that's basically the rundown of this. And I can't really say nothing about this because again, I don't like to read the synopsis, but look at how beautiful this cover is. And I am excited about finally finishing up this series. I can't wait to find out what happened here because in the first one, okay, I'm excited to dive into this world again and read The Wicked King in March. The next book I want to read in March is The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. Can we just take a quick moment actually to firstly look at this cover. Oh, what? The beauty. The beauty. The beauty. How about we admire the thickness, okay? The thickness of this book. You know, like she thick, okay? She is thickums. She is thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, okay? You know what? Let's just, yes. I am planning to read this in March. This book as well, I am doing a read along in my Discord group. Yes, guys, I'm telling you, this is where all the fun happens. My Discord group, we are like family. Like, I love them. Shout out to my peeps. My peeps in my Discord group. Oh, kisses, and more kisses to you guys. I love you. Okay, guys, let me stop showing y'all love. All right, you know I show y'all love in my group. This is one that I would love to finish in March. So, guys, did I mention that she thick? Okay, yes, I did. All right. This is actually gonna be the first big book that I read. Oh my god. Clap for me, guys. Let's just take a moment to clap, pat myself on the back. Well, I can't pat myself on the back yet. Wait, because I haven't finished the book. When I finish this book, and I'm putting it out there, okay? We are manifesting up in here because I am planning to finish this book. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I am planning on finishing this book in March. Okay, we are doing that. I still can't wrap my head around how thick this book is. And you know what? I'm just gonna read the synopsis to you. Okay, so the house of, and if I mispronounce anything, I am sorry. I'm just, we be struggling out here with these fantasy books and their names and their houses and their kingdoms and their names, y'all know the struggle. Like, y'all know how it is with these fantasy worlds, but okay, y'all get me. The synopsis is the house of Berethnet has ruled Innis for 1,000 years. Still unwed, Queen Sabrin the Ninth must conceive a daughter to protect her realm from destruction. But assassins are getting closer to her door. Iyad, I'm gonna just say it like that. Iyad. Durian. All right, guys, I am failing with reading you the synopsis, but bear with me, okay? Is an outsider at court. Though she has risen to the position of lady in waiting, she is loyal to a hidden society of mages. Ooh, we are here for that. Mages? I love magic. You love magic? All right, let's continue. Iyad keeps a watchful eye on Sabrin secretly protecting her with forbidden magic. Ooh, we are all about that forbidden magic. I love books with forbidden magic. You too? Okay, let's keep going. Across the dark sea, Tane has trained to be a dragon rider since she was a child, but is forced to make a choice that could see her life unravel. Meanwhile, the divided East and West refuse to parley, and forces of chaos are rising from their sleep. Oh, oh, does this not sound good? Does this not sound amazing? Does it not sound like it's worth all of this thickness right here? I really hope so. I've heard such great things about this, and I am super, super excited for it. I am so excited for it, and I am literally going to dive into this world most likely today. I have to, because the goal is to finish this book in March, and we are doing that. All right, okay, let's go. The next book I plan to read in March is City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. This one is book 2 in the Mortal Instruments series. I did a reread of City of Bones last month. I thoroughly enjoyed it, just like I did when I first read it back in 2016. Because if you saw the first video, then you know that your girl read that thing back in 2016. And this one is also a reread for me. However, I know I do have a little bit of annotating. You see, I wasn't really about that annotating life. Like I was, because I see that I actually wrote a little bit of stuff in pencil back in my pencil writing days. I'm excited to dive back into this world again, because I did forget some of the stuff that happened in book 1. So yeah, it's like I'm fresh again, because I don't even remember what happens here. Like, okay, that just went, it just said, and it was gone with the wind. I am not going to summarize it again, because not only am I not the greatest at that, but if you see in the first video, you know, my February TBR, then you can get somewhat of a summary of the first book. But yeah, this is the second book in the Shadow of Bone series, and I absolutely love this cover. But I do like the newer covers too. And you know, your girl was really thinking about switching, like buying that one too. But I was like, you know what, Jeannie, calm down. Okay, you need your money. Okay, you can't just go buying all these books and then what's like, oh. The responsible me, the responsible person, my responsible ego was like, girl, you need to chill. You already have it. Okay? And then the money spending part of me was like, you know what? She's right. But we'll just get other books. We'll just spend the money on other books. So like that, she can't say nothing. I'm excited for book 2. I was thoroughly like surprised with book 1 still, even though it was a reread. And I'm sure like certain things will come back to mind as I read this. But I am super excited to continue on in this world and keep reading this series. Another book that I would like to read in March is Take a Hint, Dani Brown. And I'm so sorry for the lighting like reflecting and making it hard to see. I am reading Take a Hint, Dani Brown by Talia Hibbert. I don't know why her name doesn't come out. Like, I say it in my head correctly, but then when it's coming out, I tend to like not say it correctly, but y'all get it. Let me read the synopsis for you. Danica Brown knows what she wants: professional success, academic renown, and an occasional role in the hay to relieve all that career-driven tension. But romance? Been there, done that. Girl, I understand. Been there, done that. Burn the t-shirt. Okay, we can so relate to her right now. Romantic partners, whatever their gender, are a distracting distraction at best and a drain at worst. So Danny asked the universe for the perfect friend with benefits, someone who knows the score and knows their way around the bedroom. Oh, okay, girl, cause I can roll with that. You know, in real life, I can roll with that. Okay. When Big Broding, security guard Zafir Ansari, rescues Danny from a workplace fire drill gone wrong, it's an obvious sign. PhD student Danny and former rugby player Saf are destined to sleep together. This is the first time I'm reading the synopsis, okay? Most of the time I go in blindly and based on recommendations, but let's go back to this. But before she can explain that fact to him, a video of the heroic rescue goes viral. Suddenly, half the internet is shipping Dr. Rug Bay, and Saf is begging Danny to play along. Turns out his sports charity for kids could really use the publicity. And anything that's for kids, we are here for it, right? We're gonna make sure that they get that recognition. Lying to help children, who on earth would refuse? You see, I'm about that life too. Anything for the kids. Danny's plan is simple. Fake a relationship in public, seduce Saf behind the scenes. The trouble is Grumpy Saf is secretly a romantic and he's determined to corrupt Danny's stone cold realism. Before long, he's tackling her fears into the dirt. But the former sports star has issues of his own, and the walls around his heart are as thick as his thighs. What was you thinking, huh? Like, what was you thinking? Thighs, okay? As thick as his thighs. You guys got a nasty mind. Shame on you. Suddenly, the easy lay Danny dreamed of is more complex than her thesis. Has her wish backfired? Is her focus being tested? Or is the universe waiting for her to take a hint? I absolutely enjoyed Get a Life Chloe Brown, you know? So I am super excited about reading the next part in the series because this is like, you know, it's a series of like each book is about the sisters in the series, which you do meet in each book. So it's pretty cool because now when I learn about this sister and her life and meet her, and when Chloe comes in and there's things that happen, it's cool because it's like I know her life and I know her story. Yeah, I find that so cool. I'm sorry, this is like the first time I'm reading like something like this where it follows like each sister, but yet they all have their different stories and different issues or stuff going on. I am super excited about diving into this as well. So now that you know like the main books that I am looking to make sure I finish in March, I'm going to share, you know, I guess like 2 more books that I would like to get to and read. See if that happens in March. But I know that there's an audio book as well. So, and they're like pretty quick reads. So maybe I can do it. But, you know, like I said, we're rather ambitious in here. Like we're this TBR is definitely an ambitious one. So we're gonna add 2 more books, okay? Even though, you know, the Priory of the Orange Tree, that's like 2 books in itself. So one of the first books I want to try to get to is Our Dark Duets by Victoria Schwab. If you've seen my February, why is that not coming out? Anyways, if you see that video, my wrap-up video, you will see that I read This Savage Song last month, and I really enjoyed it. And I am looking forward to diving into this world again and seeing where the story goes, because the way it ended in the last one, I need to know what August Flynn does and what happens, because we learned some things that is like, okay, now let's see where this story goes. Something happened in the other one that I wasn't that happy with. But I am excited still to continue in this series. And this is book 2. Because, like I said, This Savage Song is book 1. So, This Savage Song, I don't really want to go into like a synopsis for it again, but we'll just be pretty quick and do a genie one. So, um, it follows two characters and is told in dual perspective. It follows Kate Harker and August Flynn. So Kate Harker is, her father is like this ruthless. He owns part of the city, and she's basically trying to impress him and prove to him that she can be like him and that she's not weak and she can rule and run the city too. And then August Flynn, he is a monster that just wants to be human. He wants to live like a normal human life. He is not like very accepting of who he is, like he feels he's a monster and he can't stand that's like that he's a monster. Okay, he's one of the powerful monster types. Like, they use music to steal your soul. And him and Kate come together to try to like fix the city because it's divided and a lot of stuff takes place, and they figure each other out and they discover things about themselves. So that's basically like the whole rundown of that. So book 2, if I'm able to, I would love to read this so I could finish this duology. So another book that I am looking to hopefully get into for March is the glare. I hope I can show it to you. Most people know this book, but it is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. And I know, guys, don't kill me, I have not read this book. This is another book that is definitely on my 21 books to be read in 2021. If you would like to see a video of that, let me know. I'm thinking, even though it's already March, but I'm like, listen, okay, I just created my YouTube channel. It's my channel. I can do as I please. We're still in the beginning of the year, so I could still share my 21 books that I'm definitely planning on reading in 2021, right? Like, I could do that. She could do that. Like, why not? We're still in March. At least I'm not doing it in like September. Like, let me know. Are you guys interested in knowing like my 21 books I plan on reading this year? Like, that I have to read, okay? Let me know if this is something you would like to see. But definitely The Hate You Give is one of them, because time after time after time, I've been recommended this book, and time after time after time, I do not read it. And it's not because of anything. It's just, sometimes you're just not in the mood, or you're just not ready for it, or you're just too busy, or you're just too busy reading other stuff, especially fantasy, because that's my thing. Let's read this synopsis for you. So 16-year-old Star Carter moves between two worlds, the poor black neighborhood where she lives and the fancy suburban prep school she attends. The uneasy balance between these worlds is shattered when Star witnesses the fatal shooting of her childhood best friend, Khalil, at the hands of a police officer. Khalil was unarmed. Soon afterward, Khalil's death is a national headline. Some are calling him a thug, maybe even a drug dealer and a gangbanger. Star's best friend at school suggests he may have had it coming. What? Is she serious? All right, let me compose myself, because that's just triggered me right now. When it becomes clear the police have little interest in investigating the incident, protesters take to the streets and Star's neighborhood becomes a war zone. What everyone wants to know is what really went down that night. And the only person alive who can answer that is Star. But what Star does or does not say could destroy her community. It could also endanger her life. We are here for this, and I am definitely looking to finally read this book in March. So fingers crossed, guys, that I am able to pull this off. So yeah, friends, that is the end of my video. That is my ambitious March TBR. Let me come back with all these books. I am back with my March TBR. Oh, I don't wanna drop it now. Like, come on. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. This March TBR is rather crazy. It's insane. But we got this, right? I could do this. Your girl can do this. We got this. I got this. Okay, guys. So as you see, that is my March TBR, my March to be read. I should have said that. My March to be read stack, okay? Because that is a stack. I'm hoping that I'm able to get through all these books, right? Like, I just want to read. And I am so excited about reading with all my friends. Like, you don't even know. Your girl's so excited about that. And I'm hoping that I'm able to finish them. And if I don't, you know what? It's okay, because I don't put pressure on myself to finish. You know, like, if I finish, I finish. If I don't, hey, there's next month, right? It can roll over. It can just be rolled over into April. That is okay. Okay, that's the end of this video. Please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, so like that you never miss a video with your girl. Alrighty, that is all for now. Please comment down below, like, are you planning on reading any of these books in March? Are you joining me? Do you want to join, like, me and buddy reading and reading along with me and my friends? Let me know down below, because I am here for it. I am all about let's read together, okay? So if you're planning on reading these, or if you've been wanting to read these, join me. Like, let's do this. Let's read it together. All right? And even if you're not, still comment below, like, what you're planning to read. I would love to hear all about it. Do you have an ambitious March TBR like I do? I want to know. I am excited to see what you plan on reading. And until next video, love you guys, and thanks for watching. Bye. I made another video. I made my third video. All right, guys.